Almost 3 in the morning, the witching hour. I don't turn into a witch, though. Oh, it seems to be a little settled today, and not as much dark energy, but still around. Um, my wish is that everybody would find themselves and start to appreciate the things about them that are special and different. You know, he didn't make us all the same for a reason. It'd be pretty freaking boring. Just be who you are, your own authentic self. If you like laughing at dog show, dog whatever, cats, people that are funny or whatever, and it's not at someone else's expense, have at her. You know, make fun of yourself. Everybody else does. You know, I've never wanted to be famous. Well, when I was young, I wanted to be a model, but my dad said no, which now I know why. But anyway, what do I want in life? Just good people, good food, nice warm home with everything you need to keep it clean and make the food you want to cook, and just things, some animals, a menagerie. A menagerie. And then someone that look after it for 6 months while you go traveling. An art studio in my yard where you can have a little station, all kinds of stations. There's every medium there is, And then rent out spots or something for people that want to come and do some pottery or do some weaving or do some macrame or do some painting or sculpting or carving or, and meet like-minded people that way too, right? And then maybe have like a sober living where you gotta work. You gotta work on the farm. You gotta work out making your own food and everything, and just teaching people how to relive, teaching people how to live, just take care of themselves, and teach them the truth of who they are, the truth that's in the world now. Hey, my hair's turning color again. Anyways, yeah, just to help people, because when you find out who you are and what this world's about, it helps you break habits. It helps you overcome because of the fact that you're starting with truth. And I was in a recovery house, and they did this thing where they all went in this room and confessed all their shit to each other. And I thought to myself, maybe I wasn't ready to reveal everything about myself, but I don't think, to me, that wasn't the way to go about it, telling everybody my personal things, everything I've done in my life, to a bunch of strange women that are there too, and they say, oh, it's going to stay in that room. It doesn't stay in that room. People gossip like crazy. Not that I give a shit what anybody knows about me, but at the time, I was pressured into going there, and I didn't have a drinking problem. I didn't have a drug problem, okay? It wasn't overtaking my life. I was lied, my family was lied to, And they were all part of it too, right? They just wanted to control my life. They wanted to control my life, period. So that was one way they wanted to do it, by brainwashing me into their church freaking rehab. These people were so freaking mean. They wouldn't even let me move a lamp from a dresser to the side beside my bed so I could read at night when they wanted the lights out at freaking 7 at night or something like that. I forget what the time was. It was early. And then I went to this, we were invited to this lady's house for tea, the women in the house. And all I said was, oh, I like that lampshade. Then we went in and had lunch. And as we were leaving, the lady gave it to me. And I said, oh, I didn't say that to get it. I just said it because I like it. She goes, well, I want you to have it. So I take it back to the recovery house that we were staying in. And they knock at my door and they want to take it from me because they said I manipulated the lady into giving it to me. Wow. Don't tell somebody you like something, because that's manipulation. Anyways, they took it. And it was the prettiest little lamp. Lampshade lamp. It was a lamp, I think. But I liked the shade, but she gave me the lamp, I think. And man, just the jealousy because somebody gave me something there and not everybody else. It was just so freaking petty. And this is like when I was like 40, something like that. Anyways, it's freaking ridiculous shit. And when you go into those places, you're supposed to have privacy. Nobody's supposed to talk, like nobody can phone in and ask about you. They were calling my sister and talking to her and telling her everything. So, I knew right then that this is bullshit. This isn't recovery. This is you fucking trying to manipulate my life. Things like that. They all those little pieces I weave together now, right? And it's like, they've been against me my whole life. My brother George locked my little dog out of the house. He was probably 7 or 8. And it died on the front steps. It froze to death. And I found it. And for years I thought it was my dad, right? My mom was in the hospital and they were worried she was going to die. And they were looking for her will. And they sat me down and got me to sign something. And my older brother goes, oh, and Dad didn't kill your dog, it was me. And that was it. No apology, no nothing, just letting me know it was him. So that just tells me how much you hate me. You were trying to hurt me all over again with that little puppy. But anyways, just things that you remember as a child, and it's like, man, they were programmed to hate me, or it's who they are. They just didn't like me. Because my light shined too bright. I always catch my parents lying and shit and ratting them out. But anyways, yeah, when you don't have evil in your thoughts or an evil bone in your body, the world doesn't like it because they want you to be like them, right? So that they feel acceptable about what they do. And I'm not going to, say it's okay when you do something wrong. If it's wrong, it's wrong, right? Anyways, hope this helps somebody.